Fun fact. So, did you know that your toilet seat is actually not the dirtiest surface in your house? Well, according to research, and for me it makes sense that your toilet seat is probably one of the cleanest places in your house. And that is because, well, because we have a mind that the toilet seat is dirty, we tend to clean it more. And so because we clean it more, it actually becomes, well, a cleaner surface. Isn't that just a fun fact? But don't worry, I'm not here, family, to talk about toilet seats, but I am here to talk about germs and the places they lurk and live in. Don't worry, it's not a scientific video either. This is just a video where I'm going to be talking about my top 5 tips for keeping your house clean. Take it from me, I do not die for the thought, or rather at the thought of keeping a house clean. If I can get somebody else to do it, or if I can live with people who hardly make a place dirty, I would be a-okay. But this video was actually by inspiration of the fact that I don't like cleaning. I do not get joy out of it, but I do get the most joy out of living in a clean space that smells fresh, which rarely happens because of the 2-year-old toddler that we live with. So throughout the years, basically from the time that I moved out from home to the point of being a family woman, a wife and a mother, I had to find ways to move around, making sure that the house is clean without always having to have a vacuum cleaner and a mop and a broom everywhere I go. After all, I don't enjoy those things. So the first tip that I'm going to give you is you should clean as you work. So as you can see here, I had just finished brushing my teeth and washing my face in the morning. So I then decided, instead of waiting for a moment when I'm actually going to be cleaning the house, let me rather take this moment and clean the sink and the taps while I have this moment. And that way I know that when I come back to clean the floors and the rest of the bathroom, that the sink and taps are ready and clean. The second tip I'm going to give you is clean clockwise and from top to bottom. So basically, have you ever walked into a room and felt so overwhelmed because the house or that room is so dirty that you just don't know where to begin? The best thing is start clockwise from top to bottom. So basically, let's say you are in a bathroom and you don't know where to start. The best thing is to start with the mirrors, down to the tiles if the bathroom has tiles, to the sink, to the toilet, the bathtub or the shower, down to the floor. And from the floor, you start from your left, you go all the way to the right. I believe that is probably one of the best things you can do for yourself, because in a way it just organizes your mind. And the third tip that I have for you is about laundry. Have you ever had a moment where your laundry is piling up because you're just so busy and you just cannot get to it? Well, here's a tip. Why not try and do your laundry every single day or every second day? So this is how I manage my laundry in my house. I don't really like the ironing and the folding, but I know it has to be done. But the one thing that I'm grateful for is that there is a washing machine to use. And so what I do is every morning as I clean, when I wake up, the first thing I'll do once I've done all the sprucing up of myself, brushing my teeth and getting my hair did, or rather washing my face, I meant. What I will then do is I will take the laundry and sort it out in colors and put it in not the washing machine, in the basket in colors. So if I know that I have my whites, I'll put them at the bottom. The dark colors, I'll put them just before the whites, or rather on top of the whites. And then I have your pinks and your stony colors, your earthly type of colors. I'll then put them on top. Perhaps I have towels and everything. and so on. You know, your mats, your towels, your bedding, everything sorted out. So then I know that perhaps on a Monday morning, I'll wake up and I start with the towels, throw them in the washing machine. I know that as the washing machine does all the washing and drying and everything, I then get started and get busy with the house. I'm just going to actually just jump into the fourth tip. If you see me looking down, I've actually written my tips down. So the other tip that I have is that you should be kind to yourself, and you should think about yourself in the next moment. And what do I mean by that? If you have the energy and there are 5 cups in a sink, why not get into the sink, wash those 5 cups, so that by the time you're done with supper and you have now 5 plates and 5 glasses, if you're a family of 5, and pots, now your dishes are less by 5 cups. But if you had left those 5 cups, then you have 5 cups in addition to whatever it is that you need to wash. So be kind to yourself. If something's gonna take you 2 minutes to wipe and clean, rather get to it. At least then you know that you have a clean space. Final tip is have a schedule. I find that a schedule does help me when it comes to cleaning the house. If I just randomly say I'm gonna clean, or randomly decide I'm gonna clean, there are so many things that fall through the cracks. You'll find my office table looking like a mess. You'll find places where there's dust. You'll find things that are not done, and it can be so frustrating. And if you're like me, overwhelming. So the best thing for you to do is make sure that you have a schedule that just keeps you organized and keeps your mind clear on what it is that you need to do on which day at what moment. So family, those are my 5 cleaning tips, and I hope they're going to help you in keeping your house clean. Another weird fun fact is, did you know that actually your kitchen sink is one of the dirtiest places that you can find in the house? Yes, it is. And the reason why I'm saying this, well, based on the research that I've been doing, is that, well, in your sink, that's where you wash all your dishes. And that's also where you wash off all your fruits and vegetables that have all the dirt and germs, bacteria and everything, as well as your kitchen countertops. Because what happens normally is, as you walk into the house with your plastics from your grocery or any bag that you've been doing grocery with, there's a bigger chance that you put it on the kitchen counter. Your school bags and your handbags, which sometimes find themselves on the floor, get onto your kitchen counter. So take care of those 2 surfaces, your kitchen sink and your kitchen counter. Try and disinfect them as often as possible. I'm gonna also try and give you, just quick hacks and tips as I go through life and learn about cleaning and keeping your space clean. I will be sure to share with you, and those videos will be up. I don't want to promise, but I will try to make sure I have a cleaning tip or just some hack every single Saturday. So you want to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Sarada Mabena, and I am signing out. Peace.